Mimi, this Flock automatic license plate reading camera that's mounted off of Redmond Way pinged back in August for a vehicle that was associated with someone with a felony warrant. It wasn't until Redmond police had a man in custody and in handcuffs that they realized they had the wrong guy. This is the moment Redmond police surrounded Thor Andrews Sr.'s home back in August. Redmond PD's drone video shows officers approach him in the driveway and handcuff him in seconds. But they had the wrong man.
Hurt my shoulder, hurt my elbow, my wrists. I was explaining to them that you have the wrong person.
Police records say a Flock license plate camera flagged Thor Sr.'s car as being associated with his son, who shares his name and has a felony warrant. But the silver 2012 Ford Fusion that pinged is registered to Thor Sr. Redmond PD knew that.
Now I'm really distraught about even driving this vehicle.
Flock cameras alert police to vehicles linked to people with warrants, but in this case, the alert pointed to the father, not the son. Only later did officers confirm he wasn't the Thor Andrews they were looking for.
I think that these cameras give them information that they're looking for in some kind of way, but I don't know if that information is being utilized properly.
Redmond police say they acted on the Flock alert, briefly detained Andrews to confirm his identity and released him once they realized the warrant was for his son, Andrews Jr. On Tuesday, Redmond City Council officially voted to temporarily disable Flock cameras in the city while they rethink next steps.
The vendor has not proven trustworthy in other areas around the country and does not have the trust of our community, which is something that I heard so loud and clear.
More than 80 Washington law enforcement agencies use Flock's license plate readers. And Andrew says his case shows how easily a false hit could have bigger consequences.
What if my grandson had been in the vehicle and they thought I was reaching for something and they still thought that I was Thor Jr.? I just think that, that it could have gone a very different way.
It's been 10 days since the city council unofficially asked the police department to take the Flock cameras offline. They voted officially 2 days ago, and they say that they will discuss what will happen with Flock's future in Redmond sometime next week.
Well, Sharon, this case of mistaken identity obviously raises some valid concerns about this technology. Is that why Redmond temporarily disabled the Flock systems last week?
Yeah, Mimi, so it does raise valid concerns, but the discussion last week actually stemmed from more concerns about potential data breaches, as well as potential access that federal agents might have into this database as well. Mimi?
Sharon, you reporting live in Redmond tonight. Thanks, Sharon.
Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida, guys. It is Wednesday morning. Just had a nice little situation at the gym, man. I didn't do too much. I'm still trying to make sure I'm good from this little procedure I had. Half of y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about because you didn't see the live, and that's okay. I'm not begging for sympathy. What's that dude name, man? Eric Snowden or something, man. Like, what he do? I don't be knowing, so I don't want to just be caping for him, and I don't have the full details. But from what I remember, he gave up some government information that they were spying on American citizens or something, and then he fled to like another country, non-extradition country. I don't know. Y'all help me in the comments if you care to. I think if I remember correctly, some people call this guy a hero, and based on the limited information I have about what he did, I think he's a hero too. It's amazing to me that patriotic loyalty is always one of the themes of the cowards in the American government at the highest levels. You get the presidents talking about it. There's a clown in there now that a lot of people support. The clown before him, the clown. Please, if you're new here, shout out to you, man. If you've been around, you already know how I feel. Don't think I'm caping for either side. I think all politics are evil. I think like most things touched by humans, they probably had the potential to be good, and there probably are some good elements of politics, but that bullshit is just straight evil, and all of the ones, especially the ones who rise to the top, but most of the ones who involved in it, I won't say all, are evil too, man. Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna get me to believe nothing else, man. These motherfuckers is constantly declaring war on the public. Where does this come from, Trailhand? I'm gonna get to this story we just heard. Hell, I said we just covered a story about a lying-ass Johnny trying to arrest a woman for theft, claiming he had flock evidence. And the woman said, man, fam, get your lying ass off my porch. Her and her husband. We got proof that you lying. No, I got proof that you did. Well, show us your proof. I ain't gonna show you nothing because you won't just admit it. What the fuck I'm gonna admit something for that I have video evidence that I didn't do and I know I didn't do? Get your goof ass on. And they dropped the charges on her. Should have sued her and sued him and locked his ass up. But anyway, I said, while we on flock cameras, we might well do another flock camera story. Now, I don't know if they temporarily disabled these BS cameras or they permanently disabled them. And I think most of us with sane minds who don't blindly back the blue know which option they should have chosen. But I heard and I read the print article, which will be in the pinned comment and description, Lord willing, what that lady said. I heard it and I read it in the print article. But y'all out here leaking information that y'all giving to this private company about private American citizens to the government. All this shit is just another way for them to keep up with us, bro, and invade our privacy. They are the traitorous treasoners in our country, our very own damn government. Listen, fam, they might get my ass out of here one day for this, but I am going to be on the front lines of a resistance unless God stops me, bro. I just believe in treating people like people, and even more specifically, I can't stand when somebody spit in my damn face and tell me it's raining. I don't give a damn about none of these good things that American government is taking our money to do for us. I could use some examples and analogies there, but like, bro, you not going to give me my favorite cake laced with poison and get me to chill for your ass like you did something for me. You're literally trying to murder me. And I don't think that in all cases the government is trying to murder us, but they're definitely trying to reign over us like we're their puppets and they're our overseers. And these are just little tactics that they use to do that. Flock cameras. Recording every damn American and sucking up our information as we go. You got to get a tag. You got to get registration. All of your information is attached to that shit. Then they put cameras, use our money to randomly place cameras everywhere with a private corporation. I just learned that. Am I misquoting here? Is Flock private? Even if it was government, I wouldn't give a damn. Y'all spying on us, bro. Now, shout out to that Eric Snowden dude based on the information I know. If he did some more bullshit, I'm not co-signing that. Big Dog said, fam, my neck, my back, my side, my ear, the other ear and the other ear, 2 of my toes, 5 of my fingers, all this, my wrist, my third wrist, all my shit hurt. Hope you already got your attorney and are gearing up to sue these motherfuckers. Even though 9 times out of 10, you're just going to be suing yourself and other Americans. Another system approach that needs to be changed. They need to pay for this financially and otherwise. He said, man, what if my junior grandson would have been in my vehicle and y'all thought I reached for something? I don't know if that was in this video or in the print article. It seems like I heard it here too. And y'all would have thought I reached for something. We know y'all are afraid of nature happening, aka acorns falling from trees. Y'all would have killed me and my damn grandson, went home with paid vacations, and laid out some type of bullshit excuse to the American public that far too many of us would have believed simply because y'all lying ass Johnnies. The information that we got from this news coverage and these coward-ass police in their department and their supervisor heads could have came out and refuted it. They said they knew that his vehicle was registered to the father and not the son. Y'all got all this damn technology, but y'all are going. Let me just try to follow the process without knowing a damn thing about it. You get the alert from this faulty-ass machine technology. You don't somehow take the step to identify the visual representation of the person you're looking for. You roll up on any damn body, and then you detain this man. And I'm almost certain they didn't say it in this video coverage, but if you read the print article, the police department did make some statements, and one of them was he was angry and shouting at the Johnnies. I said detained. Please forgive me. Y'all kidnapped this man on his own damn property. I don't think you had any RAS. I don't think you had any probable cause. I don't think you are exonerated and absolved because you blame a damn machine. What happened to some basic steps in your process like photo ID? You didn't have a photo in your, none of you motherfuckers, all us got smartphones right now. You think I'm about to walk up on somebody and do any damn thing to them without first checking? I mean, I can see it right there in my mind's eye. I'm looking at my phone, looking at the person. Oh, nah, that ain't them. I seen at least 3 of you motherfuckers on that video footage, in that video. How are y'all heroes when y'all are imbeciles? And I'm not even trying to be insulting just because I don't like y'all. I'm really going over the information that was given to us. How the hell can you be heroes and complete imbeciles at the same damn time? And then you got the audacity to tell the journalist that he was yelling and shouting at you. What the fuck? You lucky he didn't pull out his gun. So this is going to be my final question, because I seen something and I need to read it. I'm always saving stuff and never going back to it. But it was a court case laying out our right to physically protect ourselves from unlawful arrest. Y'all had no reason to be kidnapping that man in his own yard. What if he would have protected himself? In the same mindset that if he would have been reaching for something, like he brought up the analogy, y'all would have shot him and his grandson dead, claiming some acorns fell. What if he would have protected himself? And y'all would have went home on paid vacations, delivering some BS excuse to the American public. What if he would have protected himself in his own yard from that unlawful kidnapping? And y'all ass ended up dead as hell. The problem with my mind, man, is it doesn't just process what's before me. It processes how did we even get here and where is this pointing to? And in situation after situation, encounter after encounter, circumstance after circumstance, when Americans have these things with Johnny's, I'm seeing where it came from, qualified immunity, the origins of it, the racist ass origins of it that are documented in American history books that I didn't write, that have been verified by people who were there, first-hand accounts and others, to now when we're all Negroes. What about 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, if God spares life and we're still here? We're all Negroes. At one point in time in this country, and I know it goes on in other nations, where all type of people are subjected to inhumanity, but at one time in this country, it was only a select group of people who were literally owned by others. I'm just wondering if this is where this is also going. Because I think that's where the government wants it to go. No matter how they try to cover up with all that bullshit sleight of hand. I am trailhand Bill. This pissed me off. And that's why I had a lot to say about it. Know your rights. This man said, I don't even want to get back in my car. I got grandkids. Man. Teach your children to know their rights and encourage your loved ones to know theirs as well. If you got some real practical suggestions about how we should solve this problem of the war that our government has declared on us, of course we could just rally up and war back, but I mean some practical, laid out, applicable ideas, I would love to hear them in the comments. Enjoy your day. Literally can't ride around in my own country in my own vehicle with my own grandchildren because imbecile, violent ass cops might murder us all. And then call it a mistake. It's crazy. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.